easily destroyed.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. We're going to keep on trucking. This is more videos than I normally record in one sitting. This is the third, obviously, because you haven't seen the menu in that long. We're going to keep on trucking because the game's not broken. We're still rolling. So I'm going to everything back to full. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you when it's full. We're going to get jumped by a great big something. So let's go find that great big something. I think it might be back at the hangar. We're here. Let's check out the sub-level. Could be down there too, so. Okay. Definitely back at the hangar, but we do have a level on Balin to use when things get spicy. 'Cause they will. If we didn't deal with this room in here, we'd have a full army to deal with, but they're dealt with. Now we can go in and get Eddie's supplies. Oh, and we can open this door. In theory. Oh, we left that Twi'lek dude in that room. Data pack takes the ignition code for the orbital shuttle. Yep. Yep. That great big whatever is definitely going to be waiting for us in the hangar bay, because we now have everything we need. Now, I remember being told by Phantom Red Knight that there's no level cap in KOTOR 2. So we'll probably be a little more aggressive with some fights while still being light side, just to get us... Do I know what's back here? Okay. Just to get us, like, more levels and power and stuff, but, okay, I'm willing to bet that that great big whatever... Whoa! You scared the dickens out of me. Alright, boys. The great big whatever. Come on. Yeah, of course you saved it. Oh, fire. Atten, keep us covered. I need to level up right now. Master Force Jump. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh yeah, give us a boost to that. Oh, I don't have any remaining points. That's fine. Okay. Swade and treat injury. Start building that up. We got the Makashi lightsaber form. I should activate that while I'm doing this. We are on Force War 1. Do we have Destroy Droid? That's what we need right now. Many opponents against Jedi bad against blasphemy. In fact, okay, none of these really help me right now. Let's go. I just need to last long enough to get a destroyed droid off and see what it does. Take him down. He saved it, but it did a lot of damage. Oh, Atten, you actually went into like a really good tactical spot there. I just wasn't ready for you to be there. Hey, you want to help us out or something, buddy? The destroyed droid did do a lot of damage to him. Atten, please hit him. Atten, please. No. Let's go. Am I fighting this guy alone? I'm missing every shot. I should level up now. We're gonna do the same things. And we're gonna save after the level up, because that would be smart. We want to destroy the droid. There we go. Just keep following me. Rely on the Force is the lesson of the day. Especially against massive freaking droids. Why do I feel like I soloed that guy? I didn't see any shots from Atten. Bayodur didn't run up. I just soloed this monstrosity. Well, let's find out what he had back here, shall we? Boss loot. Makes me happy. Lots of grenades, too. Alright. Let's get outie. Does our high traffic get to the restoration zone? Take the shuttle the shielded Mesa in Telos' polar region. With our buddy! He's probably still in the hangar, if I'm being honest.
Statement. We have arrived too late. The target has evaded us. We must pursue it.
We're still being hunted.
They have likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The bay control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the SHIELD network. However, the SHIELD network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
Well, this can't be any worse than last time. So that's the hole in the SHIELD network, huh? Doesn't look like much to me.
The polar region. Oh, and they're waiting for us. How nice. Another destroyed ship. So Kreia can make more comments about Atten's flying.
You've got to be kidding me. It's not my fault.
Egotistic praise. An excellent shot, even with the prevailing winds. I couldn't have done it better myself. Field assessment. I picked up on the heat forms of the Jedi and his allies. Activate the mines and prime the self-destruct sequences.
Where's Bayodur? I'ma stroll epically towards you.
Relieved statement. Oh, Jedi, it is good to see you intact. We were concerned that shooting down your shuttle would damage you irreparably. Cool. Quick clarification. But now that we have found you, we hope that we can facilitate communications. Unnecessary addendum. And put an end to hostilities.
Any reason why you shot down my vessel?
Unnecessary clarification. We merely wish to cripple your vessel. Once we tracked your coordinates, we were able to deploy several droids in this location. Probing query. We are, however, curious as to why you chose to come to the remnants of the polar Telos irrigation system. There is nothing here that our instruments can detect. Eager threat. But we are looking forward to extracting your motives for coming here when we place you in torture restraints.
What are you doing here?
Self-evident answer. Wherever you try to run, we will be there, armed and ready. Rhetorical query. So the query you have posed to us is one we put to you. What are you doing here, we wonder?
How many of you are there?
Chiding statement. Oh, Jedi, there are as many of us as are needed to capture or kill our targets. Egotistical boast. And there are far more of us than any one Jedi. Destroy one of us, and more shall rise from the wreckage. Unnecessary threat. And our attack protocols are more than a match for you and your allies.
If you want to fight, then come on. You weren't prepared for that, were you, pal?
I came from...
Spailing master.
HK control cluster. That really didn't take too much effort on our part. Quick and clean. I like it. Oh, there you are. You alright, pal? Well, that's probably the only thing around here. Mysterious anthill. If you didn't take Destroyed Droid by this point in the game, that fight probably sucks. Is his leg gone? Why didn't we take him with us? Was there a choice I could have made to take him with us? Hi.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
Aye. Alright, we mean no harm. Oh,
Why
we
is it that
arrested.
everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an
Elder.
academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep, deeper to its source.
Stop! Ah!
Ah, with the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atten. If he is
They
a
put that
Jedi,
in
he will
quotes.
forgive. And if he is not, he will not care.
You can't tell him, please. I'm asking you. I don't want him to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all
Interesting.
wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve him until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken.
And
You
the one
fear
who
the
brought
Jedi,
me
and
in.
rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scowl like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Dajaric can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions. A critical
foot has
moment
escaped.
approaches.
Interesting. Why am I not in jail? My shadow's a nice touch. Hello.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
I know who you are. Tell me what you've done with my friends
Your
first.
concern is noted. Your friends have not been harmed. They have been detained for their safety. I find it unusual that you are traveling with others again. I had thought you had forsaken the company of others after the war. Or is that why you are here?
It was not my intention to come here, Atris, or see
Yet
you
here
again.
you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think. Regardless, your arrival here begs an explanation. Have you come to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out?
The Force brought me
You
here.
presume much. The Force does not guide your movements, not anymore. Its connection was lost when you fell. Perhaps you feel that the Force also led you to the Mandalorian Wars as well, but in truth it only led to your exile.
Why did the Council cast me out?
Why? Because you turned your back on us. And the Order. You followed Revan to war against the Mandalorians, the very war that made Revan a Lord of the Sith, and
I
ruined
figured
you.
That's what they were going for. I could not stand by and allow innocents to die in the
So
Outer
you
Rim.
said, so long ago. I didn't believe it then, and I don't believe it now. You sought adventure. You hungered for battle. You could not wait to follow Revan to war. The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
I realize now you and the Council were merciful.
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I have kept it, so I would never forget.
I was no longer a Jedi. It was no longer mine.
Indeed, a lightsaber is the mark of a Jedi. When you turned your back on the Order, it was not yours anymore. I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your actions. I have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
If I became a Jedi again, would you return it to me?
Become a Jedi again? That is a thing far out of reach. But I am not unsympathetic to your feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult for you. Yet you gave the Council no other choice. You gave me no other choice.
I went to war to protect others, not for battle.
So your choice was to meet the aggression of the Mandalorians with more aggression. That is not the Jedi way.
Mandalorians were butchering innocent worlds that we had sworn to
Every
protect.
choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By meeting aggression, by serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war, and it sent a terrible echo through you. And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way, and you turned on us.
Interesting. I don't want to say that one. I don't want that one necessarily. Don't want those. Revan and Malak turned on you, not I.
Without you and the other fallen Jedi to support them, to feed their lust for war, Revan and Malak's crusade would have been over before it began.
Jedi had backed us, there would have been a civil war. Abandoning fellow Jedi, fighting a just war is not my way. Ooh. I feel like all of these are wrong.
You betrayed the Jedi teachings. All that you had been taught you threw at your feet, crushed them beneath your heel. The Jedi teachings require we examine our actions. Acting without reflection is not our way.
Hesitation and passivity are also strong emotions, ones we should guard against.
There was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
We had not fought, the Republic would have fallen. That is finding the Mandalorians with their rev and turned them back. There was no guarantee if we had not acted, the Mandalorians never the Republic could have waited. There was no guarantee we would win. But if we had not acted, the Mandalorians would now rule the
A physical
Republic.
victory perhaps, but the real victory lay in...
The triumph of pacifism, surrender. How many people have died? How many people would have died if the Mandalorians had
You do
been
not know...
stopped? You are correct. I do not know, and neither
How
do you.
dare you? The
That was
Mandalorian
the wrong
Wars
one,
should
I
have been
guess.
your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died.
I did nothing to you, yet you hate me. I can feel it. Why?
You see shadows where there are none, and hate where there is none. You are blind, as always. I tire of fighting with you. You lust for war, and you always will, and
feel
you
like
have
I did this
succeeded in
wrong.
distracting me from my questions. So answer me. If you cannot seem to admit the Council was correct, then why are you here?
I am looking for my ship so I can
Your
leave
ship?
Telos.
Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility. Necessary? The destruction of Paragus was necessary? You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking. Putting
Yeah.
yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done?
I put Telos in jeopardy, but I had no
No,
choice.
your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
What do you mean?
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
It was not my intention
How
to
is
harm
it that
other
you are not
worlds.
content to confine your ruin to yourself? You must spread it to others wherever you go. Ruin yourself with your actions if you will. But when your actions bring harm to others, then you must answer for it.
So now I get blamed for the actions of the Sith.
What do you mean?
The Sith have returned. They are
You
hunting all
speak
Jedi.
truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. Tell me, where did you encounter them?
The Sith came for me on Paragus to kill me.
Paragus? What would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
They didn't realize I'd left the Jedi
If you were the
behind.
best target they could find, the teachings of the dark side blind the Sith indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, They most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
There must be other Jedi.
I said I was the last of the Jedi, Exile, and I did not speak falsely. There are others who were once Jedi, but no longer. They will not take action against this threat.
If so, then I offer you my help. You will need
You
it.
offer your aid? After turning your back on me? On the Council? The Jedi is not something you embrace out of fear. The commitment is stronger than that, something you never seem to understand.
I'm not doing this out of fear. I want to help.
Perhaps. But if you help me, it cannot be done from here. There are others in the galaxy who may help us against a Sith threat. If you can find them, gain their trust, perhaps our defenses shall be stronger for it. Take your ship, seek them out. If you find them, encourage them to gather on Dantooine. From there we can call a council and see what can be done.
If there is anyone who can aid us, I will find
Then I
them.
shall send you on your way. It is now time for you to depart.
We shall remove him, mistress. Come with us.
Interesting.
Are you all right, mistress?
The exile brought up feelings best left forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile. I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such attachments. As always, he will do as he wills. And the galaxy, and the feelings of others, can burn for all he cares. The day we judged him, I stood in the chamber and he was so right. He was so certain of it, I doubted myself.
I should have pressed
He
that
chose
issue.
Revan over the Jedi, over the Council, over... But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Of course, mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself.
I don't think she
We
can hear
can
you
attend to
anymore.
matters here.
I probably made a monkey of that conversation with Atris, but, you know, I was just trying to stay in character and see where it leads. I gain light side points, though.
Why have you approached me?
I'm searching for my friends.
You will find them in the main irrigation channel room, in the northern part of the plateau interior. The particle emitters there that once governed the flow of water to Telos can double as force cages.
Then shut them off.
It is not part of my duties. Free them yourself. Then you must leave this place.
The Ebon Hawk?
Your ship is stored in the hangar. Atris has given you permission to leave this place, and permission to return if you remain in her service.
I had some other questions
You may
for you.
ask,
I had some questions about Atris.
the mistress? What of her?
I want to speak with
She's
her.
meditating, and she does not wish to be disturbed. Your presence here has troubled her, and I hope you do not choose to trouble her further.
What can you tell me about her?
She leads us. As she rebuilds Telos, she rebuilds the Order, and through them, the galaxy.
How does she plan to do that?
We serve the Jedi. We do not question them. Yet, Atris has told us that the work here at Telos may pay for similar efforts in many worlds along the Rim that were destroyed when the Jedi turned on each other. She has said the Jedi Order needs such a foundation if it is to rebuild. She faults the teaching of many of the Jedi Masters as the spark of the Jedi Civil War. Atris has said that if Revan and Malak had been properly instructed in the ways of the Jedi, they never would have fallen, and nor would you, Exile.
And what does Atris consider proper training?
That is unknown to me. I have never observed Atris to teach Jedi, nor would I wish to. Atris has chosen instead to focus her efforts on galactic recovery. Once the galaxy breathes again, disciples will come. You may ask.
This place.
This was once a mighty irrigation center for Telos. It survived the orbital bombardment of the Sith, though the inhabitants did not. Ancient irrigation channels still lie beneath the surface of Telos, waiting to be used again for the reconstruction efforts, controlled from this facility.
Why is Atris here?
Shortly before the destruction of Dantooine by the forces of the traitor Jedi Malak, Atris had many Jedi artifacts and knowledge transported here secretly.
But why here?
Even the Sith prefer live prey to scavenging a corpse. She thought that a world already savaged by the Sith would not prove a target a second time. It was a place where the artifacts and the teachings of the Jedi could be kept safely if the Sith could not be turned aside.
How did Atris know Dantooine would
The
be
Jedi
destroyed?
Council sensed it. Master Vrook, Master Vandar. But it was too late to do much except make arrangements for evacuation. It was a dark day for the Order.
I remember
Many
that.
on Dantooine did not survive. Jedi or not. Atris would not speak for many days after the attack, and we feared our mistress was lost to us. In time, she regained her voice and her strength. She brought the artifacts and the teachings of the Jedi here and has kept them safe.
Why were the relics brought here?
Even the Sith.
Okay,
It was
we got that one. Artifacts.
Yes, many relics from Dantooine, some which predate even the destruction of Ossus. She was not able to save all, but she saved enough. She was able to bring them here before the Academy's destruction. It was a fortunate thing. She was not able to save everything.
I'd like to see some of this Jedi
Viewing the
knowledge.
relics is not allowed without Atris's permission. There is truth in what you say. Yet many such artifacts are sealed away in Atris's chambers. But if you wish to see a few of them, speak to the last of the handmaidens. She has seen some of these objects and has an interest in such things.
Last of the
Yes,
handmaids.
she should be in the training chamber to the north and west of here. She constantly seeks to improve herself so that she may no longer be ranked last among us.
Why is she ranked last?
Because she is easily distracted by matters that do not concern her or her duty. Such distractions weaken her, and she knows this.
Such as?
I will not speak of them. Ask her yourself, if it matters to you.
What
You
else
may-
do we got? What do you do here?
We serve the Jedi, and we watch.
Are you trained to become a
I
Jedi?
assume you meant no insult. It is forbidden for us to become Jedi, even if we possessed the awareness of the galaxy that the Jedi possess. We are here because we are not Jedi. That is our purpose.
Your purpose.
We have taken an oath to never follow the teachings of the Jedi, only to watch those of the Order and carry out Atris's will should it be necessary. Atris believes the new Jedi Order that shall arise here will need to be guarded and watched by those not touched by the Force. She thinks it will give balance.
I'm not sure I
The
understand.
Jedi have long since lacked anyone to judge their actions and provide support should their power corrupt them. We are this strength. The Jedi Civil War proved that the Jedi are in need of such guidance. It is our duty to watch for aggression, rage, passion, and end it before it takes root.
And who watches you?
Atris is the one we serve, and she guides our actions.
But Atris is the Jedi.
Atris is trusted. She has watched Jedi rise and fall and knows the ways of both paths to see the signs when they begin. She is a worthy one to judge the Jedi when the Jedi refuse to judge their own.
If she... So you aren't a Jedi, and there aren't any
Atris
others
is
here?
the only Jedi here, this is true, but the Mistress will bring others in time. You may...
Why do you all look the same?
We share the same father, and we all bear the face of our mother. It is not unusual for the Achani of the same parents to be born so as to be indistinguishable to outsiders. As I have said, it is not unusual for the Achani of the same parents to be born so as to be indistinguishable to outsiders.
So she had a different set of
If you
parents?
seek to raise anger in me, you will fail, Exile. I tolerate your presence only upon orders of the mistress. She did not order me to endure your questions.
My apologies. I meant no offense.
One cannot take back an action, and often apologizing for it only compounds the insult. Simply drop the matter and be silent.
Never mind. She might give me the same stuff, but that is a long episode, so that's going to do it for this one. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Things are spicing up, that's for sure. Lots to take in, lots to take away. I think I messed up the conversation with Atris, but I did get light side points, so it's the give and take with that, I suppose. Let me know what you're thinking down in the comments below. May the Force be with you, and bye for now.